In January 2018, the former U.S. President Donald Trump sparked a trade war as China's national power threatened the U.S. The video is meant to show how close the US and China are in terms of military power, economy, natural resources, and more. China is single-party state. Current president is Xi Jinping as the fifth-generation supreme leader from Communist Party. USA is multi-party state. Current president is Joe Biden as the 46th US president from Democratic Party. China is in East Asia and the United States is in North America. Their capitals are Beijing and Washington, respectively. China's National Day is the 1st of October, and the Independence Day in the United States is the 4th of July. Both countries have some national symbols or famous things, such as national flags, animals, landmarks and so on. The United States has more powerful fighting ability than China as shown by the power indexes, and has the world's largest military power. The USA defense budget is much larger than China's. China's total troop strength is 2 million, and the US total troop strength is 1.4 million. The Chinese reserve force is far greater than the American reserve force. For land forces, the Chinese and American armies have 5,750 and 6,612 tanks, 35,000 and 45,193 armored fighting vehicles, 3,140 and 1,366 rocket artilleries, respectively. In terms of the Air Force, the Chinese and American militaries have 4,630 and 12,930 aircraft, 1,200 and 1,957 fighters, and 912 and 5,463 helicopters respectively. The U.S. Air Force is much stronger than China. Although the Chinese Navy has a large number of warships and submarines, its long-range combat capability is weaker than that of the U.S. Navy because it does not have many advanced aircraft carriers. The land area of China and the United States is similar, but the United States has much more arable land than China. The United States has more oil reserves and consumes more oil every day than China. The United States has more natural gas reserves than China, and the United States consumes much more natural gas than China each year. The United States has roughly twice as much coal reserve as China, but China consumes more than 4 times as much coal annually as the United States. China is the most populous country in the world, more than 4 times the population of the United States. The population growth rates of the two countries are not much different. Their population age information is similar to each other. There was little difference in their literacy rates. In recent years, China has surpassed the United States in the number of people with college diploma degree or higher. China's GDP accounts for about 77% of US GDP, but China's per capita GDP is only 22.3% of US GDP. There are far more public airports in the US than in China, but the difference in passenger numbers isn't that big. The United States has the longest railroad mileage, but the high-speed railroad mileage lags far behind China. The import value of the two countries is not much different, but China's export value is far greater than the export value of the United States. China generates twice as much electricity as the United States and uses more renewable energy. At the last Tokyo Summer Olympics, the United States had very similar numbers of gold medals to China, but the United States had more total medals than China. China has more than 3 times as many internet users as the US, and China has more than 10 times as many 5G base stations as the US. In China, the largest internet social media platform is WeChat, and 87% of Chinese people are using WeChat, while YouTube is the largest platform in the United States, with 81% of the population. Chinese traditional cultural values are benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, and trust. USA core values are freedom, equality, and justice.